Can you remember a time that you yelled at somebody that you loved? Do you wish that you had handled things differently? Now imagine spending your life with people who make you feel loved and accepted and validated, even when you are mad or sad. People who love you through the good and the bad, and they're able to consistently respect and communicate with you. Hal Runkel has created an organization that focuses on helping us become those people for ourselves and for others. He is the author of Scream-Free Parenting and the Self-Centered Marriage. He is a speaker, a licensed marriage and family therapist, as well as a relationship coach. He and his wife Jenny have worked together to establish the Scream-Free Institute, which is a nonprofit organization focused on creating a calmer future through the work that individuals like you and me can do on healing themselves. At first, I'm going to discuss why Hal decided to pursue a scream-free life and start the nonprofit organization. And then I'm going to discuss some of the ways that he has influenced others and inspired change. Last, I will explain some of the ways that his writings have impacted me personally. Hal Runkel is an example of somebody who recognized that he needed to change himself and how those changes impacted his life and his family's life. And then he was inspired to share those changes with other people. And most people grew up in a permissive, passive, or authoritarian parenting household, including Hal. He grew up in Houston, Texas, and he felt like he was an angry teenager who didn't know how to communicate effectively with others. He went to college, though, and earned a master's in marriage and family therapy. He decided to focus on being an authentic leader professionally and personally. He released his first book, Scream-Free Parenting, in 2005, and with the success of the book and the other editions that followed, he released The Self-Centered Marriage, and then a short book that he titled Choose Your Own Adulthood, which was dedicated to his children as they ventured out into adulthood. Hal's books have been bought by millions of people and continue to inspire people of all ages to change the way that they handle conflict. In his books, he talks about how growing up is difficult, especially when you're already an adult. He uses real-life examples of things that can happen to anyone, making his books relatable and easy to read. Ending generational trauma in his own family would be enough to make him an inspiration and a significant person. But the idea that one person's changes can affect future generations in such a huge way is just one of the reasons that the work of Hal Runkel has been meaningful to me. Because I want to inspire, connect, and communicate effectively with the people around me. And had I never picked up the book Scream-Free Parenting, I never would have changed my mindset to recognize that something was deeply wrong with the relationships that I had in my life at that time. And I decided that I needed to prioritize the relationship that I had with my child. And I learned how to set good boundaries with the people in my life. I was inspired by his books to work on my communication skills so that I could meet my own needs. Because I know that if I can't meet my needs, I can't meet the needs of my children or my spouse or anybody else in my life. Hal Runkel created a network of people whose goals are to have healthier, happier lives and relationships with the people that we interact with, and his work continues to inspire and create change that will affect future generations in a positive way. Living in a generation where it is encouraged to treat all people with respect while focusing on meeting our own needs as much as possible, while also giving ourselves and others the grace and understanding that we need and deserve when we face conflicts is inspirational. I am thankful for Hal Runkel for creating a program that is accessible for anyone to learn how. Thank you.